Ladies and gentlemen, our guest ring announcer tonight is a gentleman you see every Saturday on NBC Saturday Night Live. Please give it up for Tracy Morgan.
Yeah! All right, baby! Let me hear you make some noise! All right! Let me hear you make some noise over here! It's on tonight! All right! And now, God Bless the USA by a cappella, the remake of Lee Greenwood's hit song. Shannon and Brian perform a duet depicting the love and respect of country, which is important. Martial arts techniques used in this creative form allows the audience, which is you guys, to feel the power of the words in this song. Check it out. TKD President Master Fuchel to demonstrate the rules. 92 Olympic coach Master Dae Sung Lee, two-time Olympian Master Han Wang Lee. Give it up for him.
Welcome everyone. This is the Pro TKD rules. We have a couple of target areas. Those target areas are above the waist and below the neck for kicking and punching. Okay, an example of this, roundhouse kick to the body. Okay, then punching to the body. All right, we get 3 points. 3 points for a spinning kick to the body, back kick. A spinning roundhouse to the body, a Nadaban. Okay, and a double kick to the body also gets 3 points. All right, for 5 points, a spinning or jumping kick to the head, spinning hook kick to the head. Okay, that was an axe kick to the head, now roundhouse kick to the head. All right, now for 5 points, spinning kick to the head or a jumping kick to the head. Okay, now a little combination. All right, those are the ways that you score points for Pro TKD tonight. I hope you enjoy the show. Thank you.
All right, Master Boucher. Okay, y'all ready for the first match? How y'all feeling out there? Wasn't Shannon and Brian great, man? And they're young. You see how little Brian is, man? Wow, yeah, you just put him in your pocket, man. Carry him around. Somebody mess with you, just take him out. Go ahead and get that. Awesome. I just don't have the time to take the kids to karate class. You know? My kids, come on, man, we want to go to karate class. Come on, hey, boy, go ahead, man. I gotta read the paper. Where the toilet paper at? This is awesome, though. Are you guys ready for your first match? And it's on! In the red corner, we have Kevin McCullough, 160 pounds and ain't having it. 1996 U.S. team member, 97 world team member, second Pro TKD appearance. Give it up for Kevin McCullough in the house! Yeah, baby! And it's on! And it's on! Oh man, this is gonna be exciting. I'm serious. I'm a little nervous myself, man. And y'all ready for the next contestant? In the blue corner, we have Andrew Roberts, 160 pounds of Let's Get It On. 4-time All-Army and Armed Forces champion, 3-time CISM military games team member. Let's give it up for Andrew Roberts! And it's on. This first fight is being brought to you by Blue Red.
Red, blue, 立正 ，face front， 前进，停顿 ，face 前腿，前进，停顿，准备，起脚。
These two guys wasting little time, David Martin.
There's no time wasting. These guys, Kevin McCullough especially, he is a man that just likes to get it on.
Down goes
Don't
Andrew
hold, break,
Roberts.
break. Ready, get up.
8th year in the United States Army.
Drew's preparing for the World Military Championships coming up in November, and this is a great tune-up for him, especially against a competitor like Kevin McCullough, who's been a national team member and a world team member as well. You can see there's no time feeling each other out. Nice attack by Drew Roberts with an axe kick. Kevin McCullough scoring with a jumping back kick, falling to the ground. Another point gets scored. Another point right there. Kevin trying to build some points up. Drew coming in with a Nada-bong, which is a spinning roundhouse kick.
Scoring system, 1 point for a kick or punch. Straight to the body, 3 points for a spinning kick to the body or straight kick to the head. And 5 points for the spinning or jumping kick to the head.
These guys have 90 seconds to go. Drew going for the big points with that one. Kevin really missing with a round kick to the head. Drew chasing right after him. 90 seconds of fury right here. These guys waste no time. There's no time to dance around and look for a point, especially with the modified scoring system. Barely missing with the axe kick to the head. Drew Roberts pushing Kevin McCullough towards the corner of the mat.
What do you think of the strategy by these two gentlemen at this point?
Well, neither one is what I would call a counter fighter. These guys want to get it on. Usually you'll see a competitor who likes to hang back and wait for the opponent to make a move and then try and score. Drew wastes no time. He wants to get it on. Kevin does well. We call Kevin the Energizer Buzzy.
Fast kick is excellent. Sir, when you cut and you come in, see that he has a hard cut. You just triple kick, cover punch him. You can't cover punch, kick out. Double kick out. good power technique. Just
Kevin McCullough started in Taekwondo when he was 4 years old. He fell down and broke his right arm.
Good power technique.
His mother said, you know, we're not going to have any of that. So she wanted him to learn how to fall, and that's how he got into Taekwondo. He's been fighting for the last 16 years.
Take your time. Breathe. Take your time and breathe. Okay, when you're tired, use your way. Use your mobile arm. Take your time. So, okay, don't rush. You're rushing everything right now. Okay, breathe.
Okay, Master Daesung Lee giving Drew Roberts some, advice on how to, if you're feeling a little winded. Drew also has asthma, so the altitude really has an opportunity to mess him up. So he's telling him to use the ring and use the space to catch his breath again. But Drew doesn't like to waste any time.
How do you find the effect of the altitude here in Aspen against for the participants tonight?
Well, there's some of the guys that are training in Colorado, or they'll train, they'll go to high altitude if they're in California. But it does have an effect on players, maybe in the first round or two. But they got here yesterday. They worked out. They acclimate quickly. They're all in pretty phenomenal condition, as you can see. They get a full minute rest between each round. You've got Roland Ferrer still talking to Kevin McCullough, telling him to keep the action going, punch, instead of getting into a clinch situation, punch and kick out. Kevin with what we call a cut kick, coming in and trying to push Drew in the middle of the waist area.
Kevin McCullough in the white, Andrew Roberts Jr. in the blue.
Yeah, Drew just competed at the Pan Am and Olympic qualifier as a silver medalist. So he's definitely on his game right now. But I tell you, if he better be careful. Kevin attacks him like that with a back kick, he'll knock him off, which is a 5-point deduction if they go off the mat. Trying to kick out, and I'll tell you, those punches take a lot out of you. Again, Drew going down. Kevin attacked with a cut kick around the waist area, taking Drew all his motion away from him and sent him on the ground.
Down goes Roberts.
Little break. Drew going for the axe kick, trying to score some points to the head. We've got a 5-3 lead right now for the blue corner, which is Drew Roberts. 36 seconds remaining in the second round. Well, I'd like to see what the score is going to be after this. Kevin putting Drew on the ground a couple times. Ooh, and a shot to the head. That's going to be at least a three-pointer, maybe in 2 3-pointers in a row. Kevin or Andrew is down. Obviously, those shots scored. That's going to be at least 6 points right there. It's 8 points. That's an 8 count right there. And that is a knockout right there.
A knockout by Kevin McCullough of San Jose, California.
I'd like to know if that was the effects of the asthma, the altitude, or those 2 hard roundhouse kicks to the head by Kevin McCullough.
We have a knockout.
Knockout. Kevin McCullough.
The winner is Kevin McCullough.
Second round knockout.
Second round knockout. Kevin McCullough.
Drew looks okay. He's walking back a little bit disappointed to Master Daesung Lee, his coach. But I'll tell you, those last 2 effects of those roundhouse kicks to the head were just, it just took him out. He just couldn't get up off the mat. I think that took all the steam out of Drew Roberts. Being escorted by his coach, Master Daesung Lee, back to the holding area.
Tough taking shots like that in that area.
You guys ready for your second match?
It's very tough. Those are 2 really hard shots right to the ear area, which is your center of balance. Those 2 shots right there.
160 pounds, pro TKD, MVP last year. 93 national
Those shots
champion.
take a lot out of you.
And 98 Canadian Open champion. Give it up for Doug Suckling.
Sitting here from Mesquite, Texas. Dawn has been a national player since the late 80s. 10 years later, at 30 years old, he's still doing it. We went to Canada in August. Dawn decided he went as a coach and decided at the last minute to compete and came in with a silver medal, losing to the world champion in the finals by 1 point. No less.
At his age, is that considered on the downside as far as
Well, some people would consider it on the downside, but I'll tell you something. Dawn has kept himself in such good health, and he continuously trains. He has never stopped training for 1 minute. The guy is in phenomenal condition. At 30 years old, there's a lot of 20-year-olds that would like to be in this kind of shape. He won't get tired, and you'll see him control the ring. He is a master at controlling the ring. George Bell's a little more wild.
29 years old, 2-time national medalist, and by Again, fierce competition from the get-go here.
That's right. Well, George has wanted to fight with Dong because he thinks he's a little too smooth and too much of a technician. So you've got a guy from Philly versus Dallas here. George also at the last Pro TKD. Oh, that's going to be a 5-pointer right there. That score, that back spinning hook kick to George Bell's face, that's going to be 5 points. Dong is famous for that kick. That's what made him MVP at the last event.
Be interesting to see what George does this year. Last year, he was such a counter puncher, and it got him into trouble.
That's right. You can see how he's moving back a little bit. He's getting close to the edge. Now, Dong is also, not only is he skilled, he's very smart. He's very tactical in the ring. You can see how he keeps himself at the center of the ring. See where he's in the center of the ring, he keeps George at the edge. What that's going to do is put him in a position to push George out of the ring. And he's either going to use Dong. He's got a terrific right leg back kick and a terrific left leg spinning kick. Spinning hook kick, which is where he's going to turn. He's going to go right up to the head. There he goes again, another 5 points. George shaking his head no, but I think the judges are going to differ with him on that. That was right to the jaw. Again, you see how Dong is in the center of the ring. George is off at the corner. He's going back to his new fight as a counter fighter for so many years. George tries the cut kick, back kick, placing his foot on Dong Lee's hip and trying to hit him in the face at the same time. It's not working. George comes in with a double kick.
Come on.
All right, the end of round one. Let's see how the Dong scored. Dong Lee scoring 2 big shots to the head with the back spinning hook kick.
You could cut him. How do you double kick in like that? Hey, you could do 3. He's staying like, my head is staying tight. He has nothing after that. Beautiful hook kick. Keep inside that baby up. Beautiful. Fade away. Hook kick. Good. Okay, awesome. Fast kick. If you're not getting fast kick, go changing in double kick after that. Okay? Cut. 1, 2. If you move back, come back. And then if you set, then fly leg, rise kick, fly leg.
Yes, sir.
Just go from there, just straight up to the ace, kick to the face. That's all you do.
Yes, sir, no problem.
George just got done rehabbing his knee at the Olympic Training Center this summer. That might have an effect on his condition. As I said earlier, Dong Lee never out of shape, always at the top of his game. And we've got a score of George Bell with 6-6.
You surprised by that?
Wow, I'm very surprised by that. I thought they would have given Dong Lee those 10 points, 2 5-point shots for those back spinning kicks. Apparently they only scored 1 and perhaps a roundhouse kick or a solid punch, but we've got a tie score going into round 2.
Red, blue, good job.
George Bell in blue, Dong Lee in red.
Do it. Let's keep that clean. Jump.
And we're off again. Again, there you go. You can see one thing that's going to really weigh heavily in Dong Lee's favor. He stays in the center of the ring and controls the distance and controls the ring management, missing narrowly with that back kick. But you can tell.
So if you're George Bell, how do you combat that?
George Bell's got to he's got to be a little bit more aggressive. He's got to attack first. He's got to come in. He's got to almost, again, Dong Lee missing closely with that back hook kick. But George has to come in. He's got to attack. He's got to shut Dong Lee's offense down and then score some points off his attack. Oh, that's going to be -5 points for
Take
George
5
Bell
points
right
off
there.
there, sure.
That
Have there been a lot of people in this sport successful being participating as counterattackers?
Some people have, but usually in anything, the more aggressive fighting, the more attempts you make, the more points you're going to get. If all you do is sit back for that 1 or 2 point shot every time, it's really going to be, it's hard for you to win. It's hard for you to consistently score points because people will learn how to shut down your counterattack very quickly. But we saw funnier things at the end of that round. I thought we would have had at least 10 points for Dong Lee. We see a tie score. George Bell went off the mat. That should be -5 points. We'll see what happens. George with a nice counter roundhouse kick underneath Dong Lee's attack.
Final seconds of the second round.
Fight it out, fight it out.
Dong Lee may have to pick it up in the third round, depending on how the score comes out.
Before this comes out.
This ought to be interesting. We've got, going into the rest, we've got Jason Lee talking to George Bell. He's smiling. He's very happy with the end of the first round score.
Listen up. When you tire, you go out, and then you attack. That's how you gotta do it.
Yes, sir.
Kind of stretch. But if you go outside the ring, it's not gonna be good. Watch, front leg, you're not using the left leg axe kick to the face.
Okay.
You're not doing it at all. The other one is motion.
Motion.
Lunging kick. Right away. Understand?
Step in and you need double kick. Really good.
After the first round, 6 points, 6 points.
Push him out. Get him over there. Not
10 points for Dong Lee.
Get him out of the ring.
5 points.
And 6. And then
After
now the
second
scoring- okay,
round,
now the scoring
10
could adjust
points.
it.
10 points.
10-10 tie heading into the third round.
That's interesting. I'm wondering if they're going to score that. The fact that George went off the mat in the back there, or so it looked from here. You have Master Jason Lee in between the rounds telling George Bell to use his left leg axe kick to the face. Let's see if he listens. He told him to check and draw a motion from Dong. Missing with the back kick.
Boy, rock and roll here.
Here we go. Coach Han Lee bringing them back together. George smiling, thinking he's got the advantage. We've got 1:15 left and a tie score.
Well, it's been the most aggressive George Bell has been.
I've never seen George this aggressive. He really wanted to make a statement when he came up here last year. Not only was he a counter fighter, but he seemed to run out of a little gas. He's been working real hard to rehab that knee, and here we go. Dong Lee standing in the center of the ring. Coach Han Lee trying to, or referee Han Lee trying to tell them to get the action going.
Final 50 seconds here, the third and final round.
George trying to attack with that jump axe kick to the head to go for the big 5-pointer. Dong Lee scoring with the roundhouse kick. The hook kick just missing by George Bell.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
I think Dong running into a little bit more formidable George Bell than he expected.
So he scored with that one. Shot to the body. Is that, you think that earned him a couple of
It
points?
might have only scored 1 point on that one. But they've surprised me before.
Final 15 seconds.
Oh, they just, I don't know what's going on there. They changed the score for blue. Final 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Dong Lee trying to take it off the ring again.
Good match.
Very good. Exciting match. You have two international champions, George Bell medaling at the U.S. Open, Dong Lee medaling at the Canadian Open and the U.S. Open several times.
The winner, red 10.
That was the end of the second round.
Okay.
Tracy Morgan, our ring announcer.
Oh, excuse me.
Just a little
Still
premature
tallying.
on the score. He's reading the scorecard from the scoreboard from the first 2 rounds.
I have money better on the ring.
the third round results. They'll tally them, and we'll come out with a winner here momentarily.
George Bell and Dong Lee waiting for the results. You know, Dong not only is an outstanding competitor, he's a coach. He's got 2 athletes on the national team, one on the A team, one on the B team. So not only is he a champion himself, but he's
We
producing
have the
champions.
score now. Blue 15, red 12. The winner is blue 15.
And what a surprise! That's a surprise. They only gave Dong Lee 2 points, and George Bell got 5 in that last round. I'll tell you, that's
The turning point for you, you thought that he was knocked out of the ring, costing him the 5 points, and they did not judge that he had gone out of the ring.
absolutely. That's a 5-point differential that would have given Dong Lee the win.
Boy, there's a break.
Yeah, I guess George has to like that one. George is another one who's very big with athletics for kids. He's going to be moving to the Phoenix
like
area and
that.
starting
They went all out.
a school for underprivileged
That's
children to learn
what
martial
we
arts and
wanna
help
see,
them with
right?
their discipline and poise and
Go
confidence.
for broke. I want to ask you guys a question. Are you guys ready for your next match? Then make some noise. We're going to bring on your next match, but first we want to bring on a demo. I'm On the Rock by Petra, a musical weapons demo performed by Brian B to the J Gallagher. Check this out though. BJ won a world title at the 1997 World Super Grand Championship in Colorado Springs right here. And he won it with this performance. Let's peep it.
Judges, representing Neil Adams Firefighters, my name, BJ Gallagher. With your permission, may I begin? Everywhere I turn,
call him BJ, you guys call him Fabulous. Give it up for Brian. Keep it going. You guys ready for your next match? I know I am. I know I am. In the red corner, we have Jeff Pennerock, 145 pounds of due work. 10-time Texas State champion, U.S. Elite Athlete Taekwondo Championship, gold medalist. Let's give it up for Jeff Pennerock in the red corner. And in the blue, we got Jeff Backenberg, 147 pounds of Let's Get It On. 8-time American Taekwondo Association World Demonstration Team member. All that and then some. Plus international competitor. Let's give it up for Jeff Battenberg, please. Let's do this.
Jeff Pennerock, a winner last year, and Jeff Battenberg, 4th degree black belt out of Kingwood, Texas.
Yeah, this is going to be real interesting. Two Texans of totally contrasting styles. Jeff Battenberg, tall, long, and lean. Jeff Pennerock, short, stocky, and hits like a Mack truck. Jeff Battenberg's going to try and use those long legs to his advantage to keep Jeff Pennerock away from him. Oh, Jeff Pennerock with a shot to the head. That's going to be 3 points right there. And a spinning kick to the body. I'll tell you, if Jeff Battenberg hadn't been up in the air, that would have been right to the jaw.
All out.
Jeff Pennerock's going to try and use his short legs to his advantage. A lot of people like to think that short legs are a disadvantage, but Jeff likes to get inside and just kick. And when he hits like a Mack truck for 145 pounds.
It's quick and powerful.
He's got legs like a linebacker right there.
Great contrasting styles in terms of bodies.
Oh, this is a classic martial arts matchup. Tall guy, small guy. Let's see what happens. Jeff standing on the edge of the ring is a very dangerous place to be. Jeff Battenberg using the center of the ring to his advantage. These guys better be careful. We did see the difference. Oh, that's 5 points right there.
What a beautiful
right
counter.
to the jaw.
Just a spectacular counter by Jeff Pennerock in the red.
Explosive speed and balance. You notice how he was right back into the center of the ring in a heartbeat.
Pennerock, a very impressive performer last year.
Beating Danny Kim last year in his match on Pro TKD. This year going for a little larger opponent. Danny, who's also taller than Jeff, as most of the guys are. But he is so explosive and so fast. He hits so hard.
Good first round.
Yeah, great guy, Jeff, going back to his coach, Roland Ferrer from LA. And let's take a listen in and see what Roland's telling Jeff.
Take him out. Shut him down. Come in, just shut him down. Don't let him get that hook kick on you. When you close it, it's fadeaway hook kick. You understand? Fadeaway, he sees it dead. Dead for that every time. You triple dip good. From the outside, 3. High. Climb up, left leg. Okay? You sit back, you come from right leg, crack. If you want to do anything from close down,
Cutting over to Daesung Lee and Jeff Battenberg. Notice how Jeff is standing instead of sitting. Another contrast in their styles.
What adjustments do you look for here in the second round with from Battenberg?
Well, I would think you probably wouldn't attack as aggressively because it hasn't worked for him. We're looking for the score to come up here, and the way I've got it scored is at least 7-2 in favor of Jeff Pennerock, and
8-2.
Actually, 11, 12, 13. Wow, they must have scored a couple of spinning kicks for him.
Red 15, blue 2.
Wow, that's an enormous lead.
That's an enormous lead.
15-2, so a couple of big scores. A couple of 5 corners in that first round.
Well, the difference is going to be those 2 spinning kicks, a couple of the spinning kicks that Jeff Pennerock threw. Now Jeff Battenberg, he's kind of behind in between a rock and a hard place because he's got to attack, but when he attacks, it doesn't seem to work. Jeff Pennerock closing off the distance, trying to keep Jeff. There he is off. Jeff Pennerock stepped off the mat. I'll be interested to see if they give that a negative 5 points. That could make this a whole, bring it right back to a tight match again.
Jeff Battenberg in the blue, Jeff Pennerock in the red. Pennerock, oh, another score there.
Oh, axe kick to the head. Coach Lee is definitely giving him a count out. Although Jeff Pennerock was bending down, Jeff Battenberg did hit him in the head.
You ready? Hands up. Out. 계속.
Jeff Pennerock looked like that took a little of the energy out of him.
Oh, another.
He's playing possum.
Red. Warning. 계속.
No holding. Referee Han Lee telling him to get the action going and don't hold or stall. I think Jeff maybe spent a little his energy.
가요. 하나, 둘, 셋.
Looks like a
Pennerock
punch.
Pennerock took a couple
That's right.
shots to the body.
That's right. Looks like he might have got a solar plexus
일곱.
shot.
Hands up if you're ready. 여덟.
Come on. Yep.
아홉.
Jeff Pennerock, ever the competitor, never backing down. Jeff going for the knockout, trying to make it 2 tonight. And a classic display of sportsmanship known in Taekwondo. Although these guys come in together and they fight and they're very serious, they help each other out. They're true sportsmen, and afterwards we're going to go out to dinner tonight. That's one of the beautiful things.
I tell you, that's one of the surprising things to me in the sport. Noticing that guys pal around before the event today and yesterday, and then boy, when you get in here in the ring, it is pedal to the metal, rock and roll, and then afterwards you're going to go back and pat each other. But I tell you what, the competition is so fierce. In other sports, it's that fierce. You generally don't see that type of camaraderie in the same day.
It's a much different, Taekwondo is much different than a lot of other sports, and keeping in mind that we are a martial art also. And besides, anybody can get worked up at anybody else for 200.